What's going on? Love them knives. We got Remette knives. I've done reviews on Remette knives before. I'll put the list down below. You can look at the other reviews I've done. I've had a couple of them tested by the XRF analyzer to make sure that the steel was as advertised, and they were, okay? And this is the WD107 knife, but this is the more inexpensive budget version of the WD107. Okay, you can get these on Amazon, okay? And it's a full-size knife. It's a button lock. It looks like it's really reinforced up here. Of course, 14C28N, ambidextrous thumb studs. A deep carry pocket clip that you can flip right or left hand and then lanyard hole. Looks like maybe, yeah, micarta backspacer as well. Okay, so you can get the black micarta with the, is that stonewash or is that satin? Well, it looks like a bead blast actually. And then the green micarta with the black blade, okay? And these are really inexpensive, okay? So these are around 58 bucks, and the thing is, at 58, then you can click this box and get 20% on top of that, so you're at, what, $45, something like that, all in, okay? And then they give you a little bit of a spiel here, saying we have ceramic bearings, you know, ambidextrous thumb studs, it's a button lock, blah, 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 all this kind of stuff, right? Okay? Skeletonized liner, etc., right? But then this is and this is still available on Amazon as well. This is the WD107 as well, but this is titanium carbon fiber with M390 blade, and I did have that one tested, and it was M390, okay? And, you know, $20 coupon, so it's $169. So titanium, I mean, it was cool because, what was it, Just the Tip EDC had sent me a picture through my DM on Instagram and said, check this out, this is really nice. He was very, very impressed with this knife. And so I got it and I checked it out and I put it on my channel as well. But I mean, I've done a lot of Remette knives since, or 4 or 5 or 6 different models, and they've been okay. So far, so good. And will it cut anything? That's the question. Okay, I mean, they've got a reasonable factory edge on them. Okay, so there's that. Not bad. And you know what? They come in a box, and here's what it says on the outside. Okay, and in here, if I can pop this out, but they do have actually a zipper pouch, which I guess is not that unusual. I think the Sen cut knives do too, and they're, you know, in the $40-something range, and you get a pretty good size microfiber cloth. And then it looks like they give you, you know, basically the disassembly tool. So probably number 8, number 6, right? So you get the tool to be able to take them apart as well. And is there yeah, there's no pocket inside the pouch, but okay, you don't really need one regardless. But I just thought, well, that's kind of nice. It's a decent zipper pouch. So, I mean, you're going to be like 45 bucks in. You get a decent box and zipper pouch, microfiber cloth, and disassembly tool. I liked the overall design, and this is one where you can kind of really jump up on here and get up close for close-in work. So this may be something you would prefer to do, or you can hang back and you still got enough room for all 4 fingers on the handle. But I mean, for really getting up on it, you can do that too. And you got jumping along here, you got, yeah, ceramic bearings supposedly, right? And ambidextrous thumb studs. And do you like the flipper tab? Is really hard to see. Just kidding. There's no flipper tab. But boom, boom, just like this. Or, you know, you can just kick it open thumb stud wise or reverse flick it, that kind of thing. Now, let's see what we got here. 0.52 to 13.3 millimeters. So, I mean, it's got grip, okay? And it's not too skinny in the hands, right? And let me see what the blade says. Okay, 3 millimeter basically at 0.11. Okay. So, not unusual there, but this is a little heavier than a lot are out there. But it looks like, yeah, real micarta backspacer, etc. Yeah, but pretty smooth. Like that. Okay, drops right in. It's centered. Let me see this one too. Yeah, looks fine. Got any wobble? Nope, no wobble. No play. Looks pretty heavily reinforced in here. That's for sure. You can flip the clip, deep carry, and tapered screws in there, so that doesn't look too bad. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Let's get a size read on this thing. Is this 3.5? Is this more? Or does it depend? This is 3.5 down here. Up here, 3.25. 3.5 down here. So what do you got? Cutting edge 3.25, 3.5, and 7 3/4 overall length at what, 19.5 centimeters. There's that. So it's full-size EDC. And what does it weigh? Mm, 3.69 ounces at 104.5 grams. Okay, so not very heavy. Not very heavy, but definitely it's got some meat on the scales here. Take a look in here. Yeah, they're nested liners. Skeletonized in there as well. So they didn't cheap out on that. And of course, you know, I showed you the diagram. So, yeah, ceramic bearings. And the fit and the finish, it does not feel inadequate. I mean, it feels okay. I mean, it does not feel like they left out anything significant as far as finishing steps here. There's no gotchas or anything here. So it feels reasonably well done. And, you know, you're talking about a $50 knife. So nothing to write home about normally for, you know, it's not going to be a display queen or anything like that. This is going to be something you would just carry around and use and pocket. But, you know, it's not that heavy, yet it's full size and very fidget friendly. Although you don't have a lot of different opening ways, just the ambidextrous thumb studs. So if that's a problem, this is probably not your knife, okay? Other than that, you've got this machining down here to kind of bring a little bit of comfort with your fingers coming over there, that kind of thing, and rolling up here as well. Let me take a look at the plunge, if I can see it worth a crap. It's easier to see it this way. Yeah, it looks pretty symmetrical. So, and this bead blast looks pretty nice. Nothing wrong with that. So, what do you think? The Remette WD107. This is like the big boy, the expensive dog, only this is the less expensive one. I've got the Remette Peacock still, the one in pink, the one in blue. Always like those. I got a couple of other Remette knives, but, you know, just use them around the house because they're not anything, you know, that, you know, is like you're going to keep long term for an investment, or, you know, try and keep them nice necessarily. It's just ones that you can use, resharpen. I mean, the 14C should be pretty corrosion resistant. And this button thing, I'm not getting any button stick or any problems there. So, and I mean, lockup seems pretty stable on this, okay? So that seems good too. I mean, really, it does seem like a pretty solid lockup. So for the button, yeah, no stick there. No stick there either. So, you know what? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. The Remette WD, not WD-40, WD107. But you know what? I don't have that titanium one anymore. I don't believe I do. And I can't remember how I ended up without it, because I did have a couple dimples in the blade, but I think I probably traded it off or something at the time after I got done spending money having it tested. And I'll give you the information on that of the test batch information. And so you can look at that. So I'll put the links to my other Remette reviews and also to whatever test batch I have a Remette in. And you can look at those too just to check it out. But hey, I mean, as far as a grab and go, Amazon, be there in a couple days type knife. And they're easy to carry and use. So yeah, I'm good with them. But you know me, I just drag them around and treat them like a redheaded stepchild, unfortunately. And whenever I get around to stropping them up, whenever that happens. But you know, until then, yeah. And you know, in the humid weather down here in southern Florida, this is better than having D2 and others. So yes, and then no crying if you do get some issues with dropping them on the concrete or losing them or something like that. Other than that, we be good. We be love them knives is what we be. And you know, you guys stay sharp.